All right, Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Makakodash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And Shalom to sincere Akim and Akwaf, which is brothers and sisters, of the hopeful elect, listen and learning. And then to you brothers preaching, teaching this truth through the four corners of the earth. Brother Nathan come out of the GMS Indianapolis camp. And I just want to hit a quick lesson to through the spirit. And let's get right into it. This is Isaiah 47 and verse 1. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans." Man, who is this virgin daughter of Babylon and of the Chaldeans? That is talking about Esau, Edom, the so-called white man in this kingdom here in America, Babylon the Great. All right? Because it says, come down and sit in the dust. What? Sit in confusion, man, because there's no throne for you. All right? All right, because this place is trickling down the drain, man. America, Babylon the Great, and this beast system, man, is falling, man. All right, that's why they can't agree on nothing. All right, the Lord is setting the Egyptian against the Egyptian. All right, so the council can't stand anymore, man. It says, "For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate," right? Because this place, and that's why it's called a virgin too, because this place hasn't been touched. All right, America has walked through the earth as the hammer of the whole earth, and hasn't been destroyed like these other lands, across the four corners of the earth. All right, so but that great destruction is being held back, and like the saying goes in the world, to say the best for last. So that's why America is going to get hit with all major destruction, all right, in the time coming, man. Now, right now, you're seeing uproars of the people around the world concerning America and Israel, them two working together, man, which those aren't the real people over in the land of Israel, all right. And it says, verse 2, it said, "Take the millstones and grind mill, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen." Right, and that's what America's being exposed on all levels. Esau Edom, the so-called white man, being exposed via his own whistleblowers, man, of his own people. All right, the prophets. All right, and all these videos and historical evidence coming out about their past here on the internet, man. All right, showing all the rape, rob, and murder they have done throughout this time of them being in rulership. Like it says, Job 9:24, the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. And who's that wicked? Malachi 1:4 says what? Esau is the border of wickedness. All right, so they're those wicked people, man. All right, that's what they've been made to do. That's what they're set up to do. All right, they're doing a hell of a job. So let me get with me here. This is Jeremiah 49:10. It said, "But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself." Right. So he's being exposed on all levels, showing that the witchcraft and their sorceries aren't working, man. Like via their media, all right, or their false flags. Like anything Esau does now, it's getting dissected and shown that they're deceiving the people. All right, they can no longer hide anymore. All right, because what? The Lord has put the Spirit on people to what? For them being sloppy in their works, for them to be exposed on all levels. All their wickedness that they're doing are on the earth. All right, like I said, stealing resources and breaking all these unrighteous decrees. Via their laws and their what they steal people's inventions, and then they set up the patent office, and then they make the patents on it, and you can't fight back on it. Everything's being exposed. It says, "His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not right," because Esau's about to be taken out, man. All right. In his system via what? Thermonuclear destruction. All right, famines, pestilences. All right, wars. That's what's coming to this land of America, Babylon the Great, man. It's great destruction. And go back to Isaiah 47 and verse 3 again. It says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man." Right, because when Yahweh Shah comes back, all right, he's not coming as a regular man that he was on the earth that got crucified on the cross. Really, the Romans, man. Nah, he's coming back as that angelic, spiritual being. With a sword, man, bringing death and destruction upon this place, man. And he's not coming to sing Kumbaya and bring everybody together. Nah, he's coming to bring death and destruction, man. Because Yahweh Shai is our Redeemer. Who's the Redeemer of the children of Israel, starting with the elect of the nation of Israel, of you Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans. It says, verse 5, "Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms." Right. You're not going to be called the Lady of Kingdoms, right? Because you're that great whore that rideth the beast, man. All right. America, Babylon the Great. All right. And you're going to be torn from your power seat. Because, look, matter of fact, this is the way Esau thinks. Let me get widowhood. Straight to the point. I'm going to keep going on this, actually. It says, verse 6, "I was wroth with my..." This is Isaiah 47:6. Actually, I'm sorry, 5 again. It says, "Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms." Right. Because, like I said, that darkness means what? Confusion. There's going to be no more wisdom in Esau Edom. All right. All their ways are going to fail. All right. Because that's what it says in, I'll get that real quick, actually. This is Isaiah 19. Isaiah 19 and verse 2. Point is in 3. It says, "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians." So Esau against Esau. This is the modern day Egypt, which means what? House of bondage. All right, because this is where the great slavery of you Negros, Latinos, Native Americans were here in America, Babylon the Great. All right, and we're still in captivity to this day. We have never been set free. It says, "I'll set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom." Right. So you a lot of infighting, all right, between Esau, Edom, and then them Russians, right? That's Esau, man. So you see the East versus the West versus Esau versus Esau, man. That's as the Lord is tearing down all this, man. Because Yahweh Bashim Shah is very dramatic. And he's going to make us sing. Especially upon the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shah, man. All right, so that's why these things they call them, birth pains, man. Each pain, man, is more and more destruction, and judgments coming upon this earth, man. For what? Wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, like it says in 2 Ezra the 15th chapter. It says, Isaiah 19 and 3, it says, "And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof." See, and that's part of that darkness. All right, that's coming, and then that's sitting in that confusion in the dust, because there's no throne, there's no kingdom, because this whole place is failing, man. That American dream, was turned into what? The American nightmare. All right, it's just like the comedian George Carlin said. He said, to believe, it says you have the American dream is like, yeah, because you have to be asleep to believe it. Meaning what? Being asleep is what? You don't know what's going on. You're in a darkness stage, confusion. All right, because you don't know what's actually going on around you. All right. So, like the scriptures say, Romans 13:11 say, "For now is a high time to wake out of sleep, because now is our salvation nearer than when we believed." You know. So the Lord is speeding up everything. Just like he says in Matthew 24th chapter, it says, "For the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened." All right, because of what? If this place was going to continue on, it said what? No flesh shall be saved. All right, because the way Esau Edom is moving in the world, it's all, he nothing but brings death and destruction. All right, he's not into doing things righteously. So that's why the world is even the earth is mourning, man. The animals, the plant life, you know, and then of course the people, man. Proverbs 29 says what? 29:2 says what? When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn, man. And hey, everybody's mourning, man. All right? That's why you're having these people at job protesting, man, these unions striking, you know, because they're tired of these companies making billions and billions of dollars, and the people are getting pennies, man. And barely making it, or having to work 6 to 7 days a week just to make ends meet, you know. So that's why these American people, you know, have had it, and then of course the people around the earth, man, they've had enough of being stolen from, man. So that's why this place is failing. And it says, "And I will destroy the council thereof." Right? See. They get in these councils, you know, you got these Democrats and Republicans, man. They can't agree on anything. They can't even get a Speaker of the House right now. And that's the first time in history. All right? They've had multiple of them quit, you know, because no one wants to be a part of this wicked government and the way things are going. And plus, those people got even more inside information. They see it's over, man. So they'd rather not even be a part of it and go off and, you know, because they got money, you know, and, you know, I don't know whether to take shelter or whatever they may do, but they got the inside scoop on things. And it says, "And they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to the wizards." Right. And so they're seeking counsel of that left-hand side, you know, Satan, you know, praying to them and trying to, you know, try to get out of this mess. But guess what? All roads equal the kingdom of Yahweh Shema Shah being established here on earth, man, and them in slavery, man. Esau, Edom, and the rest, the so-called white man, and the rest of these nations, man, in slavery under what? The children of Israel, man. Starting with Yahweh Shah, King David, and 144,000 on down, man. All right, back to Isaiah 47 and verse 6. It says, "I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thine hand." Right. So Yahweh Shah, out of Yahweh Shema Shah, put his own people, which is the children of Israel, the ones that he's chosen out of all the 18 nations, he chose the children of Israel. All right. But as punishment, he put the basis of men, which is Esau, Edom, you know, so easy a caveman can do it, white man, over us. All right. You know, as what? Punishment, because we transgressed the law, statute, commandments. We said we were going to do all that the Lord had asked us, and we broke our covenant with the Lord, man. You know, so guess what? He had to punish us by putting the basis of men over us. All right, and he's polluted his inheritance because what? Now we're all defiled and destroyed, and we're going after the ways of the heathen even more so than we did back then. You know, and we're lost as a people, man. You know, that's why the Lord has chosen an elect. He has left a remnant that's going to remember his name in the land of the captivities and call upon him. All right, and believe in Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Those of the hopeful elect, right? And it says, "Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke." Right. So y'all, Esau, Edom, you know, y'all never let your foot off our necks, man, as a people. All right. Even when our time had to come, it said you have a perpetual hatred. Let me see if I can find that real quick. which means perpetual means what? Ongoing. Perpetual. Get my spelling together here. Hatred. Bear with me here. This is Ezekiel 35. And I'll start at verse 1. This is Ezekiel 35 and 1. Moreover, the word of Yahweh Bashim came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. And Mount Seir is the chief place of Esau Edom. So wherever Esau Edom dwells and rules is that, that's Mount Seir. Then of course his ultimate place is here, America, Babylon the Great. All right, his ultimate headquarters. All right, so that's why we're here, prophesying against his kingdom, the downfall, and then prophesizing that the rising up of the nation of Israel, with our Lord Yahweh Shai coming back to deliver us and save us, and then restore order back on the earth. Verse 3, and say unto it, Thus said Yahweh Bashim Shai. See, that's another thing too. It's not our words. We're just preaching the words that the Lord has told us to speak. All right. It says, Thus said the Lord power, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. And what's desolate? Desolation. It's total, utter destruction. All right. That's why I said, Yahweh Shai said, no stone shall be left upon another, man. Because when that thermonuclear destruction hits and melts the elements of fervent heat, that's everything. Everything is an elemental factor, including the people, man. It's all going to be fuel for the fire, man. This place is going to be a desert, like the scriptures say. Verse 4, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of the calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Right. Because the scriptures talk about what? Y'all forwarded the affliction, man. All right. When it was time to ease off of us being punished, you continued on, even to this day, man. You guys still continue to murder the children of Israel in the streets via your police force, your laws and regulations, making us learn the ways of the heathen, of your guys', man, following after your gods, and you're moving through y'all spirit, you're all gonna have to pay for that. And it says, verse 6, Therefore as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. And thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passes out, and him that returneth. Yep. See, so the Lord is going to get Esau, even so-called white man, for what? The perpetual hatred for the destruction of the children of Israel. Okay. Back to Isaiah 47 and verse 7. And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things of thy heart, neither dost thou remember the latter end of it. See, that's the pride of Esau Edom, man. They think they're not going to get away with it. They think that the Lord hath forgotten somehow, right? Matter of fact, let me get Psalms, the 10th chapter. Let's get this real quick. Oh, that's good. I'm going to start at Psalms 10 and 2, then I'm going to jump down. This is Psalms 10 and 2. The wicked, which is Esau, even so-called white man, in his pride doth persecute the poor. Who's the poor? The children of Israel. All right. Though we're poor and we're at the bottom of society, but what? We're rich in faith because we were given the law, statutes, commandments. We were given the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shai, starting with what? Who? The elect. let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. Right. So that's why ultimately Esau Edom's going to fall on his own sword. All right. It's like they've built up all this nuclear missiles and all these other weapons of warfare that are going to be used against their own selves in the end times, in the times we're coming into, man. Verse 3, for the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous whom the Lord abhorreth. Right. See, they go everything against what Yahweh Shemashah wants, right? They're prideful. The Lord hates pride, and they're covetous. I mean, what? They like to rape, rob, and murder, man. They love to take what's not theirs, man. All right. They want. If you got it, they want it. That's their spirit. Verse 4, the wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts. See? And that's them, because what? They think they are the Most High. They put themselves in that. And we'll read that more in Isaiah the 47th chapter. But see, and 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you follow after your oppressor Esau Edom, because you come in that same stance as well. You think you are the Most High. You think, you're in total control. You don't try to seek the Lord either. All right, because you follow after Esau Edom. You put him as your God. All right. And then I'm going to jump down to verse... actually, I'm going to keep reading. It says, verse 5, his ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. Right. Because the Esau Edom's puffed up with pride. All right, and he puffs at his enemies thinking they can't do nothing. Because what? He's the big bad wolf on the scene. But little does he know that the Lord had set them up to be that. All right, see, in their pride, they think they've done all this. No, the Lord has allowed them to be in this position. All right, which that's going to all backfire on them, Verse 6, he has said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. See, and that's the pride. So in their mind, they think nothing's going to ever happen to them or their kingdom. They think they're always going to have the upper hand, but them times are running out for them. Verse 7, his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. Right. Because this is a silver-tongued devil, man. All right, he's the deceiver on the earth. He's Satan's counterpart, man. All right, so they go through rape, rob, murdering, lying, deceiving the people. All right, for what? For their own gain. And then jumping down to just get to the point, Psalms 10 and verse 11, he has said in his heart, the Most High hath forgotten. He hideth his face, he will never see it. See? And that's how silly these people are, man, because they really think that the Lord has forgotten all the atrocities that they have done. All right, especially in this Renaissance period, man. He really started, the latter 1400s, but the real rebirth around the 15 to 1600s, man. All right, the rebirth of Esau Edom coming back up, man, and they've done nothing but wickedness, man. All right. And they just destroyed the minds of the people, man. But that's all right, because that's going to be held against them, man. That's going to be, back to Isaiah 47, and I'll read verse 7 again. It says, and thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst thou remember the latter end of it. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. See, they're talking like the Most High. Remember, the Most High said, what? There's no gods before me. See how they said that? They said, I am and none else beside me. That's what they think in their minds. Or that no one could ever come against them. All right? Who wants war with this? Who wants war with us? That's how they mindset. And it says, I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. That's a prideful statement, because they're not in control. Yahweh Shemashah is in control. Proverbs 20 and 24 says what? Man's goings are of the Lord. How then can a man understand his own way? Right? So that's why they got to understand that, hey, man, the Lord's coming back, and he's going to destroy them. Oh, look, matter of fact, here it is, verse 9. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. See what it say in Revelation, the 18th chapter. In 1 hour, this place will be destroyed, man. You know, meaning what? It's going to be destroyed quickly. Okay? They back to verse 9, it says, they shall come up upon thee in their perfection. All right, so what? The Lord's going to come and destroy this place with perfection. All right, it's going to be precision, perfect. It's going to be the ultimate destruction. All right, the Lord's not going to miss a step when it comes to the destruction of Esau, Edom, and his kingdom. It says, they shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. Right, see, the deceiving of the people. All right, their blood sacrifices, they're worshiping Satan, man. You know, on their left-hand side. You know, all that's going to be a testimony against them. Verse 10, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. Right, y'all been puffed up within your own knowledge, man. Hey, even the scriptures tell us, man, hey, knowledge puffeth up. That's why we have to maintain humble with this heavenly knowledge that Yahweh Shema Shai has bestowed upon us. We always got to remember that, you know, that, hey, the Lord gave us this, you know, and he can take it away as well. Just like Esau, Edom. See, he doesn't take that to heart, that the Lord has actually given them the knowledge to do the things that they do, even in all that wickedness. All right, it was all up to the Lord to do that. And the Lord's getting ready to take them out and put them in the dust and darkness and straight confusion, man, and put them back to them base level cavemen that they used to be, man. You know, and they're going to be on a hardcore bondage for 1,000 years, and then what? They're going to be purged from the earth. And it says, and thou hast said in thine heart, I am and none else beside me. See, to continue to keep that mindset that they are the Most High and there's none else. That's why the scripture is talking about in 2 Thessalonians, what? That they put themselves as the Most High. Matter of fact, let me just go ahead and get that. This is, okay, go scroll down here. Bear with me here. The 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and I'll just start at verse 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Right, and that son of perdition is what? Esau, Edom, so-called white man, that son of destruction. All right, that's the man of sin. All right, and he's been revealed on this earth. All right, that he is the wicked that the Bible speaks of. All right. In verse 4, it says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. See, and that's their spirit. They really think that they're the God of this world. Well, they are in the scripture. They call themselves. They're labeled as the God of this world. All right, but they're no God at all, man, because Yahweh Shema Shai is the only true power, and he's actually in control of them. But see, Satan Satan on that left-hand side, who they worship, is what? Giving them the seducing spirits to think that, hey, they actually are in the high place, that they really have control of what's going on, you know? But that's going to be what? That's going to lead them to their own destruction. That's back to Isaiah 47 in verse 11. It says, therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Right, because in your pride, you think this is never going to end. We just going it's like in Psalms 49:11 says, what their inward thoughts is that their houses shall continue forever unto all generations, you know, and they call it the lands by their own names, you know. They really think they're going to have a legacy. You know, you hear them today, you know, the 5, 10, 20-year plans. I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. Nah, man, that ain't going to work, man. The Lord's getting ready to come back, man, and dissolve all this. In verse 12, stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail. Right. Go ahead and stand on what y'all been speaking this whole time. Keep going into your witchcraft and your enchantments. Keep trying to use that stuff and see how it works out for you. It's not. But see, they're deceived to think that they're going to keep on continuing. Verse 13, thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Hey, remember back in Egypt with Pharaoh, man, he had his sorcerers, man, you know, at one point going toe-to-toe, enchantment for enchantment, you know, but then they found out, hey, when Moses continued to keep going with the other plagues, hey, they were like, oh, okay, this is surely from the Most High. They couldn't do both. You know, they couldn't do everything. In verse 14, behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before it. Right, because it's nothing but death and destruction coming with what? Thermal nuclear destruction via the nuclear missiles and the concentrated laser beams from the chariots, man. That's going to rage war on this place. Verse 15. Verse 15. Thus shall they be unto thee, with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarter, none shall save thee. Yep. So at the end of the day, America, Babylon the Great is going to be destroyed, and nothing's going to be able to save them. They're not going to be able to get out of this hole they've dug from themselves, you know, which was written from the beginning. This is all a part of the Most High's plan. Isaiah 46 says what I believe in verse 10, he said he declared the end from the beginning, all right, and from ancient times, all right, what was going to come to pass. All right, this is part of prophecy, and this is part of the Most High's movie that the children of Israel and the Most High Yahweh Shem Shai is going to be exalted in that day. So with that, I pray that was edifying to the hopeful elect. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Makakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And shalom to you, hopeful elect brothers and sisters listening and learning. And to you, brothers preaching and teaching the truth through the four corners of the earth. Abba, Abba, Kwam Yashra'Allah, shalom.